Hello, or should I say, ahoy there. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you are in the world. So good to see you. Um, Hello, Noreen Jalal. Yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful time. Thank you so much for joining me. You might have noticed if you're coming often to these streams, hey, Ramon, how come you're streaming on a Tuesday? And to that I say, well, first off, happy Hacktoberfest, everybody. If you're unfamiliar with Hacktoberfest, you know what? Let me start sharing my screen right away. Hacktoberfest. I'm going to be doing this pretty much on the fly. I'm also going to announce to our Discord, yes, we have a Discord, that we are starting. So, starting now. And a cute emoji. Yes, I'm doing this live. Oh, well. There we go. Cool. Yes. Hello and welcome to this week's show. So starting today, we're going to be having a weekly show related to Hacktoberfest where you will onboard me, your helpful crewmate, onto your open source project. We've got four wonderful guests lined up for the next coming weeks, for the entire month of October, and by extension, Hacktoberfest, to, show how to do good project onboarding. So a couple of things before we get started. We'll be doing this every week. Yeah, I'm stoked too, Noreen. We'll be doing this every week on Tuesday at this time. So it's 5 p.m. my time now. And I'll be putting up an every time zone link. Yeah, an every time zone link every week. So just so you stay on schedule, we'll be doing 2 shows next week to make up for the fact that we're not doing one today. It's just going to be me showing you how we're going to do stuff and show you a little bit around our new project, Open Source Port. So let me dive right in because I've been blabbling for a while. So let me share my screen real quick. And so window. Yeah, here we go. I wanted to get started by sort of giving a lowdown on Hacktoberfest. If you're not familiar with it, I'm going to throw the URL in here as well. If you're not familiar with it, Hacktoberfest is the yearly event run by DigitalOcean and many other companies around the world to help motivate folks to make meaningful, wonderful contributions to open source software, right? And we are very, very honored to take part of it this year. We are working so hard to do our part in doing what we believe is going to be a part that's probably got a bit of a gap, and that is sort of like helping maintainers with onboarding onto their projects. There's a lot of folks wanting to make contributions, but sometimes getting started can be a little bit hard. So yeah, you can link this up with either your GitHub or GitLab account, make 5 contributions, and get awarded with your choice of prize. It can be a t-shirt. It can be choosing to have a tree planted into the ground. So this is a wonderful initiative and we wanted to take part. So what I'm going to do today is show you what we're working on, as well as show you our port. And I'm also going to show you how to add your project to be shown on port. So let's hop right in. First off, we've got the OSS port. This is what we've been working on. This is why I'm dressed so shipshape today. So I'm just going to toss this link into the chat. Yeah. And let's talk a little bit about open source port. What we've got here is a platform that is, again, fully open source, where we want to help folks find those meaningful contributions, as well as help contributors find projects that can help onboard them and make wonderful contributions to open source software. So let's have a look at what we've got here. What this is a place where we think we can help folks showcase their projects in such a way that go beyond a README file, things that can't really be expressed. And in order to do that, first let's check out the main site, shall we? Not only have we got a wonderful video made by yours truly starring yours truly to help showcase how to get around the port itself, but also let me show you what we've got here. So we've got a variety of projects. We've already got, if I'm not mistaken, almost 50. Yes. Hey, Liz. Yes, I am wearing quite the something, aren't I? yeah, so what we've got here is an absolute bevy of projects. So many, like I think we've got almost 50 projects here. I could be mistaken, that have been contributed by wonderful folks around the world who are looking for contributors to open source. Bit of a what's the word? Incentive. We've also have a program to give away. We've got the Hacktoberfest challenge. We've also got the Hacktoberfest challenge. People like the outfit, huh? Thank you. Yeah, we've got a Hacktoberfest challenge going on. So if you make your contributions either by contributing to open source or to open source projects listed here, or by contributing your project with a code C map, we will be very, very happy to send you some swag. Check it out. We've got sweatshirts, t-shirts, and stickers. So come have a look and get your project on here. In the meantime, let's have a look at some of these projects around here, because we have a whole bunch of stuff going on here. Not only, as I said, are there an absolute bevy of projects, there's also a variety of filters, because we've got so many projects. We've got a variety of ways of filtering these projects so that you can sort of see like where you can help. Now, some of these might seem familiar, stuff like what kind of programming languages to filter by, what kind of stacks, PHP, Postgres, Python, React, Rust. I'm going to be, no, spoilers. Shells, Svelte, TypeScript, Vue.js. We've also got focuses. I'm pretty excited about these because this goes more into less about the tech itself, but more into like what the utility of the app of the project is. So yes, it can be related to tech like Android, browser extensions, and DevOps, but also ways that go beyond into more, let's say, offline or real world solutions like social activism. So machine learning, first timer friendly places, web accessibility. Ooh, that's a good one. I got to check that out. Social networks, starter templates, and tools. And one more thing we're also allowing you to filter these by is by what folks are looking for. Because one thing we want to be able to have is for folks to be able to come in and say, well, I could contribute by, say, helping with issue triage, or I'm a front-end developer, I could help with that. DevOps, designers, contributors, code reviewers, testers, technical writers. Like we want to expand and allow folks to be able to say, hey, I really need help with, say, issue triage. I'm going to click on issue triage just to show you as a quick example that who would have thought? Free Code Camp is a large organization with a lot of folks contributing and a lot of folks making issues on GitHub. So it absolutely makes sense that they're looking for issue triage. Words are hard, Liz says. That is so true. Yeah. So let's have a look-see here. You know, we've actually, see, here it is. I actually mentioned that the open source port itself is an open source project. So we've taken special care to make sure that the open source port itself has a good entry so that folks can get started and contribute to the port. Because yes, being open source, we can absolutely use, we can absolutely get a use out of contributions from the community. We want to know what we can do to make that onboarding process even easier. So V Prevails writes, we should get a new game out there called Name the Variable. Ooh, that's a good, I like that. Thank you. Yeah, so let's take a look at, for example, the open source one. So we've added some places here. It's a TypeScript app. It's got some JavaScript. It's Gatsby. It's React. It's also first timer friendly. We want to be able to make this a place where folks can come in and start their open source journey. Check it out. We've got over 100 pull requests opened, 70 plus contributors. We're getting these insights automatically from GitHub. But you might think, well, this is on a README. I see an overview. And yes, in a way, you're right. But what we're trying to do is also standardize these in a way so that folks can come in and say, what could I put in my, let's call it, listing or port README that would help me get those contributors going as quickly as possible. So we've expanded on it a little bit on this concept to also add, for example, how to get started contributing. You've probably seen this in some projects called a contributor.md file or a code of conduct.md file, both super important. These are parts that are super that where we think, okay, how do we put these on in a way that's right there in a tab so that you can say, okay, I need this right now. Let's see. Liz writes, I once saw a line of code in legacy software that was 4 I equals 1 to Judgment Day. Oh my goodness. No idea what it was actually doing. Wow. That's terrifying. So true. Not only that, we've got the contributing one, we've also got the learn one. Now, this is one where we think, hey, what can we do just to help folks read up a little bit more, not necessarily from us, but on stuff like how to learn Gatsby, how to get started with Markdown. We can just put down links to documentation that we feel is going to be helpful for getting folks started on the port. Let me, while I do that, just put up a link here because I realized I didn't do it. That's oss-port.com. You can take a look at these. I will also list our Discord community. 1 second. So let's have a look at this here, right? We've got the link to our GitHub repository, a link to our port itself. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I click here, it's just going to take me back. It's a cyclical link. But yeah, makes sense. And we've also got a link to our code CMap because, of course, being our project, we want to show you the best map we can have. And one of our engineers has done a wonderful job. Maxime, thank you. Has done a wonderful job making us a CodeC map for OSS tours. If you're not familiar with CodeC maps, it's our tool to help folks visualize their code bases automatically, keep them up to date automatically, get automatic insights, and even show PR in your pull requests, show an automatic, I like to call them PR map diffs, but yeah, maps, they're the best. Yeah. So what we've got here, for example, we've got, I see a whole bunch of labels. I even see an onboarding tour. Let's have a look at what we got here. So if I click on the one here, that's going to take us, okay, a tour of our map. Read the setup instructions in the README file and get the repo up and running. Okay. Next up, create the directory inside projects and name it after your GitHub user or organization. Cool. Duplicate the template.mdx file into your new directory and name it after your project. Then fill out the fields and add some content. Next, we recommend adding an avatar to your project. A square image is best, and it should be at least 2 by 200 pixels. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that Liz agrees. Yes. Map stiffs, that's good. It's my favorite feature we've made. Mine too, and I think we'll be able to see it today, actually. We'll get there. So I've gotten a view of what the map is like. And the cool thing is, for open source projects, we are offering these to you in our current beta for free. So if you want to hop on and check it out, go for it, please. We need the feedback. Totally looking for that. So thank you. Let's go back to our port. I think it's time. I've given you a brief tour. I will also show you a link to our Discord community. You will find me there ahoying all over the place, as well as some of our awesome fellow admirals, some of which are in this chat today. So if you go to this link here, I'm going to put it in the chat as well. Oh, Liz says, and share with us all of your tours and maps and let us know how to make them more useful. I couldn't have put it better myself. Thank you. Yeah, so we've got this. You can hop on the Discord, which I've linked here. And it's in the chat as well. Come talk to us. Let's talk about open source maintainership. We want to be able to get, I said, for me, my focus, like what I really want to drive home is how to make the maintainer's life better. Because by having a good onboarding process, we're not only making the contributor's life easier, but same for the maintainer. And what better way to do that than by showing you an example? So what we're going to do live today, I thought, it's going to be a shorter stream today. What I thought we'd do today is take one of my personal open source projects, and it's not the most robust. It hasn't been updated in about a year. I already have one in mind. I'll admit I was looking. And let's add it to port. Maybe if I find some good contributors, if I get some folks helping me out and I do a good job of making that onboarding experience pleasant and make a map for it. Yep, we're going to do that live too. Let's do it. So I'm going to hop onto my GitHub and find a project. I mean, I already know what it is. So, but we have to do the journey. So here we are on my GitHub profile. Let me make it a little bit bigger. Please give me a shout, folks, if it's too small. So, oh my goodness. In fact, the project I've been thinking of is actually related to maritime stuff. I swear this is a coincidence. Last year, I made a project called Rudder. And what it is a blog feed reader for your terminal. I wrote it in Rust. It was like an experience. No, I promise it's a coincidence. I called it Rudder. I can't even remember why I called it Rudder. I just thought it'd be fun. But look, See, last updated 12 months ago. I haven't changed it. I promise. So what this is yeah. So what I did with this was put it up on cargo. It's there, and what you do is it lets you read RSS feeds in your terminal. It's not very good, but hey, it does the trick. And it was a cool learning experience. I even made it Vimkey friendly. So, and of course, code of conduct, very important. Because it's a reader. It's a reader rudder? I don't know. I can't remember what I was thinking. I can't remember. Should have written that down. Anyway, yeah, so we've got this project here. So what I'm going to do next is just get going on, and then you mispronounce reader as rudder. Maybe, I really can't remember why. I'm so embarrassed. Rust and React, no React here. So this is pure Rust runs in your terminal. Oh, reader. Gotcha. Oh, that's gotta be it. Rudder, Rust, reader. Yeah, maybe. That makes sense. Thanks, V prevails. Okay, sorry. I'm getting very distracted and entertained. So let's get started. So let's go back to port and start making that contribution. So I'm gonna open up GitHub itself, and now I'm gonna press, well, first off, we've got the instructions here. I'm gonna open up this tab again because I'm gonna need both of them. Because what I'm gonna do, we're thrilled to have you on port. It's super easy to get started, and it should take only about 10 minutes. So here we go. Let's first off, I need to make a fork. How could I forget? How silly of me. So who should fork? Yes. Let's make that fork. Nice. So OSS port. So we're thrilled to have you on OSS port. Super easy. So first off, we got to get the project up and running. And we can do that with GitHub Codespaces. And the cool thing is, all I got to do, I seriously just got to press the full stop key on my keyboard. Oh, wait, no, that's just to edit it. Oh. Do I have a terminal here? I'll admit I haven't done a lot of GitHub Codespaces. I should have thought of that before starting this out. I think I need to run it. Extensions, turn on project sync. Well, no matter. No, yes matter. Disregard me, folks. I'm sorry. Let me go back and start it up in Codespaces. Here we go. Gonna make a new Codespace. So, gonna start that up real quick. Here we go. My bad. So, starting up that Codespace. Cool. So now we've got a running version of OSS port in the browser that I can work on and collaborate on. It's seriously a cool feature. Let me make this a little bit bigger, folks, because I realize it's kind of small. There we go. It's automatically doing all the yarn magic stuff, so I can just immediately get started. Let's do that. So going back to our instructions. Loading states truly miss a nice elevator song. I couldn't agree more. So running the project, that's all done. Yarn start is up and running, I think. Running post create command. Okay, do your thing. Local development, list our project. Okay, create your projects.mdx file. Create a new folder inside. I could make that happen. Oh, Liz, you don't have to, but that'd be so cool. Yeah, so create your project's MDX file. Create a new folder inside projects and name it the same as your GitHub handle or organization. Cool, let's do that. So we've got projects. Name it after my username, Ramon H. And create your projects. Add a new MDX file to your project and give it the same name as your public repo. For example, if your project were called this, we would create projects, code.cio, OSS port.mdx. Cool. So let's do that. New file, call it rudder.mdx. And we are good to go on that front. Since it's just me and I have the power to do this, I'm going to make lots of small commits. Oops. Don't need. Oh, I did need that extension. That's fine. Projects. Let's make that first commit. Create project file for rudder. Excellent. Next up, copy paste the contents of projects template.mdx into that file. Let's do that. Whew, we got a lot of stuff here. That's fine. We'll go through it bit by bit and do this together. Everything will be fine. So, paste that in. Is the port already running, I wonder? Output? Oh, no, of course. I got to start up a separate terminal and do a yarn dev. It's yarn start. Oh, wow. Liz, you never stop amazing me. You've done work. You're a musician composer, and you've done work for podcasts, Twitch streams, even an audiobook. That's so cool. I'm moving soon, and I've been meaning to get back into music properly. I'm very excited. Yeah. So we've got that building, we've got that running. So where were we? Fill out the information. Most of it is optional, but extremely helpful for potential contributors. If you opt not to include optional content, delete it from your template. Very important. Add a 200 by 200 image. I'm afraid I didn't prepare an image for today. I did pick rudder on the fly. I will have to make a pull request for that. When you're ready, open a PR. Cool. All right, let's do that. So this is now running, and what's cool is that, if I'm not mistaken, I can see it live. Wait, which face? Oh no, I don't know. Where was I? Oh no. Oh, my face. Oh, my face. Oh, my face for the project. That's really silly, and I love it. That's a good idea. I will have to I'm going to take a proper picture of myself in this getup. That's brilliant. Thank you. I'm having way too much fun. Yeah, so here's the project running live, right? Cool. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, could my project already be here? But empty? Nah. No, of course not. I haven't named it. Silly me. Cool. So let's... yes. I apologize in advance, reviewers. Let's commit again. Copy over template. Very good. Next, right, let's go through this and fill out the information of rudder. So the name of the repo, well, the name is not the name, it's rudder. Repo URL, let me copy that over. Here we go. Excellent. Description. Oh, I get to describe this. This is fun. Let's go with a Rust-based terminal RSS feed reader. A Rust reader. Rudder. Thank you, V Prevails. That has to be it. I hope it is. I don't know. No. Gotta be semi-serious. So a list of programming languages used in this project. Cool. So this is just Rust. So let's get rid of a bunch of these. There's Rust. All of them. Can you imagine? You may add custom entries, but also add them to the canonical. This is a bit small, folks. I'm sorry. Let me widen my window a little bit. I'm just going to do some weird magic here. To the canonical list in project template MDX. Yep. Let's remove this because we got no more languages. A list of keywords relevant to the contributors for this project. Cool. First timer friendly. I did try my best to make this like a starter Rust project. So let's do that. Machine learning, no machine learning here. No data visualization. Well, nah, not really. Education, nope. Health, no. InfoSec, no. Environment, no. Social activism, no. Is it a tool? Well, it's a CLI tool, so I would say yes. But feel free to disagree in the chat, folks. Web framework, nope. Gaming, nope. Embedded systems, nope. Raspberry Pi, nope. Although, nah, it doesn't run. I mean, I think Rust runs on a Pi. How have I not tried that? iOS, nope. Starter template, nope. Tools is so ambiguous. Yeah, it's true. I wonder if I could suggest CLI. We have a CLI tag? Check it out. So we've got awesome CLI here. Oh, I'd be down with CLI tag. Great. Thank you, Liz. I'm glad you agree. Cool. Let's do that then. Let's go instead of tools. Let's go with CLI. Boop. Social network. Nope. Productivity. No, not really. Oopsie. You may add custom entries, but please also add them to the canonical list in the template. Oh yeah, we got to do that. But you would be asked to add it to the canonical list. Yes. Very good. Very good. Very true. V prevails. Thank you. Let's do that as well. So let's just remove this last one. And let's be good citizens and add it to the template, which is here. And under tags, I'm going to add CLI. Makes one seem so smart. It's true. Otherwise, I have to go back and add it, and I'll be grumpy with you. The last thing I want is for you to be grumpy with me, Liz. So definitely don't want to be a bad citizen here. So avatar. Oh no, I'm sorry, folks. I don't have an avatar for this project. I will have it later. So I'm not going to open up this. Oh, but then you won't see the map. Okay. Sorry. I'm all over the place. Website URL. Okay. I got something. The cargo entry. What is it called? Crates.io? Is it crates.io? It is crates.io. Rudder. Nice. There it is. So this is the online listing of Rust crates. So yeah, you can even install it as we speak. I wouldn't recommend it because it's not that good, but it is there. Twitter URL. I don't have a Twitter URL for this project, so I'm just going to put my own. Twitter.com/hola soy loc. Currently seeking, optional. These fields are searchable and very helpful for contributors to match well with your project. Cool. Developers, yes. Backend and frontend. I'm not really looking for frontend or backend. DevOps, not really. Designers, it's a CLI tool, but I could use. No, we already have an avatar. So there's that. Maintainers. No, because that's somebody to take over maintainership. This is open for interpretation, but I would say a maintainer is somebody who would help me maintain this project. And I'm not really looking for someone to take that over for me at the moment, maybe later. Code reviewers, no, not really. Technical writers, sure. Mentors, oh, no, I can do the mentoring. Testers, though, yes, definitely looking for folks to try it out and tell me what's wrong with it. There we go. Featured map. We're going to make a map of Rudder. Now, how do we do that? We're going to go to Code C. I'm going to skip the part where I sign up for an account, but am I logged in? I think I am. Have a look. Am I going to log in live? I am not going to log in live. Phew. Okay. So I've already taken the part of signing up. But again, if you want to sign up for maps and our other CodeC project, let me just put it up. HTTPS codec.io. Our beta is open, free for open source maintainers. Please come check it out. Come tell us what you like. Come tell us what you don't like. Hop on Discord and shout at me. It's great. It's super fun. And so CodeC at the moment, you can add a variety of supported languages. So at the moment, oh no, why am I doing this off the top of my head? We support TypeScript, JavaScript, Python, Java, Go. Am I missing one? I think I'm missing one. Liz, please let me know if I'm missing one. TypeScript, JavaScript, Python, Java, Go. Okay, I got them. But other languages are supported as well, but it's not going to show the edges connecting the dependencies. You'll see what I mean in just a moment, because we're going to be adding a Rust project. Rust is coming, though, because Rust is awesome. Rust has one of the best communities out there. I am biased. I love it. So adding an account to my code base. Let's pick Ramón H. And then I'm going to pick my repository rudder. Ramón H/rudder. Now, folks, I'm very sorry, but I realize it's going to be showing some secret key stuff. Can't be showing you my secrets. So I'm going to have to just stop sharing my screen for just a moment. So it'll just be my big ugly mug for just a moment. Cool. So now I need to put in some repository secrets. When you go and create your map, you're going to see what it's like. It's pretty straightforward. The instructions are beautifully written by our team, and I have found myself doing this lots of times now and had absolutely zero problems doing so. So I will now click a text box saying I finished adding these to my repo secrets page. This token will only be shown once. So even if you wanted to look at it, folks, you're not going to be able to. Sorry. So I'm going to click on create diagram, and now I can share my screen again. Awesome. Look at that. So I love this loading screen, by the way. Great job, engineering team. While that's running and it creates our map for us, let's go back and continue creating our listing, remembering, Ramon, remember to put in the featured map stuff. So contribution overview. Provide additional context to help contributors match well with your project. Just misses that music from Liz. Yeah, I know. Oh, I've listened to, oh no. Oh no, what happened? The GitHub map action was never triggered, which means there was an error with the installation process into your repo. Oh no, this is happening live. Let's have a look. I bet it's fine. This workflow has no runs yet. Why would that be? Shouldn't I have? Add Coatsy workflow. Oh, we're going to debug this live, folks. This is going to be fun. Uh-oh, did you save your API key? I thought I did. Did I hit save? Hold on a sec, folks. We're doing this live. We're doing this live. Oh, no. Secrets. Yeah, it's here. Huh, Coatsy API token. Did I save my API key? I did. Oh, no. Oh, no. Huh. I'm going to go ahead and redo that. Sometimes this sort of thing works better if you just try again. Sorry about that, folks. Most likely a mistake on my end. So, Ramon H, loading repos, rudder. This will be rudder nice if it worked. I'm sorry for the pun. Not really. So continue. I gotta hide my screen again. I promise I'm doing this properly. Continue. Repos secrets page. I'm gonna remove my API key. New repository secret. Cool. This one and this one paste. They're both pasted. Add secret. Secret is added. I will click on I finished adding these and create diagram. All right. Fingers crossed. This time I'm going to stay here. Do I have my stylophone here? I do. I wish I knew how to play some bossa nova or something. Do y'all know what a stylophone is? It's one of these. It's super fun. It makes this, I think it's from the 60s. It makes a nice little. Sorry. Oh no, it didn't work. Oh no. Oh dear. I think I might have to reach out for help from the team. Oh no. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I promise I did save the API key. The team is here to help. Yes, they are. Yeah, oh no. Well, okay, folks. We'll do the map soon enough. Sorry about the delay. Gotta figure out what's going on there. Let's go back to finishing that pull request. Oh, you know what? I'll just make this commit and see if I can get it up and running. So contribution overview. We're in Europe, yes. Ideal effort, 1 PR a month. That's quite often. I think I'm gonna go 1 PR every 2 months. That's kind of long. 1 PR every 2 months. I think that's more for a CLI tool like this. I think that's totally fine. Is mentorship available? Absolutely. Automated dev environment. I don't have an automated dev environment for this, so I'm going to leave that out. A list of links to support new contributors learning about your project and stack tech and culture/community. Well, absolutely. We'll want to have, where's my dependencies for Rudder? It's probably it's probably something that I'm doing wrong with. Let's say, oh, yes, this one, and the HTTP one is pretty good. A command line prompting one, serializing Atom 1 comment cross term. Oh, yes. So I'm going to put up the documentation for all of these, dependencies, because they're quite good. And these are all the dependencies that I use for being able to get this project up and running. I should have set it up so that I could show you it live next time. So let's say learn terminad dependency. Do that. We'll do for terminal manipulation. We've got oh yeah, request library. Boom. We've got dialoguer for doing dialogues in the terminal. I love this stuff. It's super fascinating. Dialoguer. Create CLI dialogues. And cross term. What was this again? Clearing event input handling. Styling. Yeah, I wanted colors. That was it. What was it called again? Cross term. Cross term. Title. Cross term. Or CLI fun. URL. There we go. Looks like. So, cross term. Right. We've got those. And oh, you know what? I also want the Rust website. I don't know what it is. Rust Lang. I think it's rust-lang.org. I realize you should not just be putting URLs all willy-nilly into stream like that. My bad. Yeah, they've got an excellent like playground. Yeah. They got so many cool tutorials. I love this language and I love the community. Rust. Getting started with Rust. Oh, whoop. Okay. Let's commit that real quick. Fill out metadata. Oh, I want to close the whole window. There we go. All right. Divide your content into each section using our handy shortcuts. Each section is optional. Cool. We even support Slack style emojis. Really? Oh, how did I miss that? I love Slack style emojis. Welcome. I'm just writing this on the fly. It allows you to read RSS feeds for written content in your terminal, rendered lovingly in Markdown. Let's get some instructions in there. H rudder cargo install. You know what? I realize my README is quite lacking. That's something I'm going to have to work on. Well, regardless, this is going to be a work in progress. Because I had a way. Oh, actually, I know. Commit history. How do I look at commit history? Yes. Because I had a way to do it. I don't know why I changed that. Pump version. Update README to include cargo installation. Yes, there it is. There's my command. To run in development, start with the following command. Where's my $sign? Oh, twice, my bad. For example, you can run I don't know it off by heart. What is my URL? What is my blog URL? My feed URL? /blog/feed.xml. Blog/feed.xml. Cool. Nice. Awesome. For contributing. Yes, for contributing. First of all, let me go back to my GitHub project. I want to link to my code of conduct. Super important. Contributing. We agree to abide by the code of conduct. To abide by our code of conduct. This is a learning project, so if you have any ideas for cool features to add or find feeds that don't work for this project, please get in touch with me. I'll just put my email in there. See what else. Let's have fun together learning Rust. So now I'm going to take a look at that running live. Well, the development version running here. How do I open that again? Whoop. There was that local host in there somewhere. Did I have it running here? I might have. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to... Oh, no. Where is my super complex URL? I'm just crashing and burning today. Yarn start. Nice. Your application is running in the browser. This time I won't close this tab because I'm frantically trying to do all the things. Thanks for your patience, everybody. Cool. So we should find rudder. Nice. Oh, my featured map is still there. This is not the map from CodeC. It's hello. Oh. Disregard my previous statement. The map is here. Whoops. Liz, if you did something, thank you. Well then, here's our here's our map. Nice. Cool. Let's have a look at it. See, we've got all the files that we had before. We've got our source here. Did I make any commits? No. I do wonder what happened. Magic, my favorite. Yeah, so we can start. I mean, if I wanted to, for example, I could make this color. Let's add a color to my source folder. Whoopsie. Rusty goodness. Let's make this a fun color. My favorite color, purple. Choose a color, apply it here. Lovely. And this term part needs a label, in my opinion. All terminal manipulation goes here. Excellent. Here's what's fun. It's even got these automatically generated engineering hotspots. Yeah. Oh, look. Most recently, yeah, the GitHub action was added. Nice. Cool. And this one is like last year, within the last year. And of course, we can see when they were created. Nice. Awesome. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. Now that I've got this map ready to go, oh, what? Did you check in anything new to your repo? Because the map actions run on commit to main. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that adding the GitHub action did something. Let's just say it just works. No, I kid. We're definitely gonna look into that because it's interesting. Yeah. So we've got the ability to share our map, and this is an important step. When I want folks to be able to see this map live, I'm gonna put private. Everything is perfect. Code C has no bugs whatsoever. I mean, it's true. Nothing to see here, folks. Private. Yeah. So we can set this to be public. And with that, if you take this map now, well, I'm going to copy this link, and you know what? Just for fun, I'm going to paste it in here. You can all now just take a look at this map and see my map live. How cool is that? Great. I've got that link now. I'm going to go back here, and I think we're almost done, folks. Featured map, a CodeC map to serve as a visual starting point for contributors. So I'm just going to paste my map. That looks correct. We're going to do a description here. Overview of Rust-based structure for this crate. What did I spell today? Crate, not create. Awesome. Now that that's saved, let's do a quick refresh here. Okay, cool. Open that up. Nice. I forgot to save my map. That's why it's not showing it. Let's save the map. Big save button. There we go. My bad. Nice. There it is. Excellent. Awesome. And that's now publicly accessible. It's on the port. Are we ready? Are we ready? Let's have one last look here. A Rust reader rudder. Cool. I think I need to do some what's that called? This stuff. Like that. Nice. One PR every 2 months. Developers, technical writers. Pepper can confirm this is 100% true. By making contributions to this project, you agree to abide by our code of conduct. Link looks good. Oh, we are getting rated. Thank you very much, Lolo Coding. Nice to see you. Hope you folks are having a wonderful day. We were just making a contribution here to the open source port. So let's see what we got here. We've got our contributing. Nice. We got by making contributions to this project. Yes. My email is there for folks to get in touch with me if they want to talk about Rust stuff, some resources on the dependencies we use. Hey there, everybody. Nice to see you. Thank you for Thank you for the raid. I very much appreciate it. Have we never been raided? I think I've been raided once in my life. Very exciting. Thank you. So let's see. Termimad request. These links look good. Cross term, more CLI fun. We are just having a look at the OSS port, which is a portal for maintainers to showcase their open source projects in ways that go way beyond a README file, so that folks can, get around and get onboarded as quickly as possible. And it's a port. That's why I'm dressed like this. So, we are stats will appear during Netlify builds. Good to know. So we are as good as done here. Twitter link looks good. Rust crate link looks good. GitHub URL. Do you know what, folks? I think we're ready to make a pull request. How hype is that? Let's do a quick git status. And I'm just going to do a patch here just to see like what's changed. So let's see. We added the map. We added the contribution guidelines. Okay, cool. Let's commit all of that. Add featured map and contribution guidelines. Save. Push. So that's pushed now to my fork. Now I got to open up. I've got too many tabs. In just an hour, I've made an absolute mess of my browser. Sorry, folks. Here is my fork. This branch is for commits ahead of Codec mainstream. So, I got to go back to the main one. My bad. And go to pull requests. New pull request. Oh my goodness. Am I going to fail at GitHub Live? I'm going to fail at GitHub Live, aren't I? Sorry, folks. I got to see how to make a pull request. Go back to mine. Oh, here we go. So I put in the URL to my fork. Yes. Excellent. Let's see. Code.cio OSS port base main, head repository OSS port main. We've got our 4 commits here. We've got the CLI addition. We've got the CLI. I like to review everything I'm doing. Rudder, good. RUD, perfect. Feature map. Ooh, look what snuck in there. Let's remove that. My bad. Remove sneaky hashtag. Excellent. Let's go back to our pull request, which, if I'm not mistaken, should. Maybe I gotta refresh. Nice. There it is. Excellent. Okay. Contribution overview, Europe, blah, blah, blah. Yes. Learn links. This is a project. It is indeed a project. We are good to go, folks. Let's create that pull request. Add rudder project. For taking the time to review this. Purple. Any feedback? Super welcome. I tend to write too much in pull request. Create pull request. Now here's cool. Here's what's cool. This is going to get created. It's this is a Netlify app, so it's going to create a build automatically so that reviewers can take a look at it right away. Just see it live. Make sure that everything looks good. Let's see what else. If I'm not mistaken, and I hope, we should see a Codec map. I hope we see a Codec map. That build preview is so cool. It really is. It's super helpful. Pepper writes, this build review is so cool. It really is. It's so handy for being able to just take a quick glance at what's changed, like how everything looks as it would live. Come on, Netlify, you got this. I can't review, I can't merge because I'm not allowed to. So best guess, when you go through the install process, we look to see if a GitHub action is running. If it takes too long to start, if GitHub is running slow, then we might error out because we think the action never started. That's an interesting insight. Thanks, Liz. I think I always love seeing like how this stuff works. Awesome. Okay, everything's passing. Do we get to see our code C map diff? Oh, please. Please, please. I want to see it. It's probably coming. But okay. In the meantime, everything's ready to go. It's ready for review. Liz approved it. Thank you, Liz. Looks great for me. Thanks for the contribution. She approved my PR. Thank you. I think we're ready. The map dish should show up, I think. Okay, let's give it a minute. In the meantime, folks, like if you've got any questions about like port, maps, anything, I should have said this at the beginning. My apologies. Please feel free to throw them my way. We've got folks here from CodeC. Super, super, super excited to ask, to answer any questions you might have. So Liz here writes, it takes a bit sometimes. We got to do analysis. That's a good insight. I really want to see. Wait a minute. Can I actually? I'm not an expert on this. Can I see this running here? Code C map. I guess it's not going to show up just yet. Oh, hold up. Stuff's happening. Oh my goodness. The PR diagrams run in a Lambda worker. Ooh, that's interesting. In a Lambda worker in AWS, not a GitHub action. There you have it. Oh, there it is. Oh, how exciting. Okay, code C map, run map on actually. Okay. Oh, we're going to see the diff. It's not a lot because all we did was add one file and change another, but seeing it like directly in a pull request is really handy. And I can't wait for you folks to see it. Next time I got to put on some like some sea shanties in the background. Yeah. All good, Liz. All good. Oh, okay. Okay. Do I get to see my map? Am I going to be impatient and refresh? I'm going to be impatient and refresh, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to be impatient and refresh. Yep. Glad Liz agrees. Oh, where are you? Is it still doing something? Let's have a look. I recently made my first ever GitHub action. Oh, here's an interesting insight from Pepper. We actually have an intern who draws all the maps manually. We are learning so much about how CodeC works today. Let's go back to my pull request. I want to see my map. I want to see my map diff. Please. Maybe it's because it was approved that it won't show up. Is that possible? Does CodeC work with private repos? I want to say yes, because you can have private maps. So it absolutely does. Yes. Thank you, Liz, for catching me in. Yes, it totally works with private repos. Where was I? Oh, no, it's not going to show up. Folks, I think we're going to have to call it and just merge. Well, am I allowed to merge? I think I'm allowed to merge. Yeah. I don't want to take up everybody's time. Let's go ahead and merge this. I think we're having a lot of activity here, and it might be just that it didn't comment in the map, but it's really nice. I'll show you an example of one, if I may. Let me go to one of my good friends at DistributeAid. DistributeAid, because there we have some open pull requests. Remove unnecessary files. So I'm just gonna pick one of these here because they're using CodeC maps to show those map diffs. So check it out. when you make a pull request to an open source to a repo that's got codec on it, it'll automatically make a comment showing you what files have changed, which ones have been added, and which ones have been removed. Just automatically right in there, so you don't have to so you can get an overview of what's changed. And we feel that's super handy for folks. It's one of my favorite features. All right, I'm going to rebase and merge now. Boop. There we go. Excellent. So now that that's merged, it should be deployed automatically. The last commit is remove sneaky hashtag. Love it. Let's go to ossport.com. And if I type in rudder, it's not live yet. Give it a sec. Give it a sec, Ramon. Be patient, please. Oh, here's a great question. Here's a great question from Mr. Bips. How can I convince someone skeptical of giving codec.io access to a private repo to be comfortable? Let me get the right wording for that, if I may, because I did have to answer this question recently, and I want to make sure I get this right. So the maps action itself is run as a GitHub action, and all of your code stays where it is on GitHub, right? So all we get from you is aggregate data that we use to create the map, make insights and all that. For pull requests, we'll post that PR map based on the pull request itself, so you can see how the change fits. And the workflow access is just so that we can monitor and troubleshoot if and when something goes wrong, to make sure everything's running smoothly. I think that answers your question. Essentially, the code stays where it is. Doesn't get uploaded anywhere. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't get uploaded anywhere. It stays on GitHub. It's all yours to work with. Stays right there. I hope that answers your question, Mr. Bibbs. Yeah. Let me just do another refresh here. Oh, and you'll find this information and more in our docs, which I'm going to link you to now. Me not being prepared at all. Thanks for bearing with me, everybody. There you go. Link to our docs. And I'm going to quote what Liz says here. All the analysis happens on the GitHub action on your repo, so we only see the aggregate data. Thank you for putting that much better than I did. And exactly. As Liz said, the docs hopefully go into all of it and all of our privacy policies and stuff. Yeah. Where was I? I think I was wrapping up. Thank you, Mr. Bibbs, for a great question. So I think it should be built now. Let's have a look. Rudder. Hey, there it is. Cool. It's live. My project is live. If you're interested in contributing to Rudder, I definitely would love that. If you want to contribute to port, we would love that too. Any questions, hop on Discord, hop on the chat, write to us, feedback@codec.io. We're here to help. So I think that does it for today, folks. Thanks for joining in. And hey, see you get in touch with us, though, and we can get you all the information to make your friends and coworkers feel better about it. Do I have the support email? I should. I think it's I'm pretty sure it's support@codec.io. If not, it's feedback@codec.io. Give me 1 second and I'll grab that for you. It is indeed support@codec.io. Thank you, Liz. So yeah, folks, I'm going to be here next week. We're going to be doing a show every week for 2 hourly ones. Next week, we're going to have 2 shows. I'll put up a schedule on Twitch. Next week, we're getting onboarded to, I'm getting onboarded to Distribute8 shipment tracker code base and Shop Yo. It's here on port. Let me show it to you. Shop Yo. A web framework based on Flask. So I'm going to be doing some Python next week and some TypeScript next week. It's going to be a heck ton of fun. So come on down, folks. Thanks a lot. Yeah. Ooh, I'm going to put up one more thing that Liz said because it's super handy. We're actively working with companies who are very picky about their data and security, and we are going through all the steps. We do take this stuff very seriously, so we should be able to alleviate any concerns. Gosh, Liz, you put it so much better than I could have. Thank you. So with that, folks, I will say, see you ashore. See you next time. Thanks for coming by. Bye, everybody.